Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at drum session, and this is another tutorial, short tutorial on the various different things that you can do with drum session. Now there will be a playlist with all of these tutorials available, and there'll be links to that playlist at the end of the video and probably popping up during the video. Now sometimes each pattern in drum session has its own tempo setting. Like for instance this groove 110 BPM, etc, etc, and if you go to some of the others, which we'll do in a sec, you'll see that they have much higher tempos or slower tempos, etc, etc. Those tempos aren't set. They will correspond to the tempo that you have in your timeline when you drag that pattern in there. So for instance, this pattern here is set at 120 BPM. That's fine. But it was previewed at it's 120 BPM, but it was previewed at 110. So slightly slower. And also, if we go to metal here, you will see that some of these tempos are much higher, so 150 BPM. But say, for instance, because all patterns and styles are interchangeable, you're not locked into just having one pattern, one style, etc. You can just go and choose different ones from anywhere, and there are literally thousands of them. However, it may be nice to be able to preview the patterns here in the browser at the same tempo as you've got your timeline set, because it makes it easier to make choices when constructing a pattern, obviously. So to do that, all we need to do is go to this little gear icon here, tap it, and then we can scroll down, and we'll see pattern preview, and it'll say preview pattern at timeline tempo. We just switch that on and it's done. And now it gives us a much better idea of how our new piece, our new pattern, is going to fit in with our existing one. So for instance, and that's basically all you need to do. And then you can switch it off again at some other point. But, you know, it's good to actually leave it on, because if you're working on a track, then, you know, it's nice to hear what you're going to drop in there at the correct speed, because it just may not fit. Like, for instance, that really just wouldn't fit in, would it? So you could just basically discard it. And it's easy to discard any patterns inside drum session. All you need to do is hold on, and you will see it will say detach as single. Now, if you have watched my previous video on detaching patterns, you will see there are lots of options, but just say let's get rid of this one. We just detach as single, do this, and then we can get rid of that one pattern. Okay, otherwise if we just do this, we can get rid of the whole thing without detaching it as a single pattern. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron, and I will see you guys later.